what I was most surprised about was how much there is to the business side of medicine, and
Yes,
how much the scribe needs to be aware of putting down enough elements, enough materials so that the
yes,
doctors can get paid.
absolutely. Now, as far as for your capability to scribe for a physician, where were you before, we trained you, and where are you now? Now that you completed our programs, how did you feel about, going forward with scribing after you completed the program?
I didn't know how much there is to the I like so I wasn't I didn't know much about scribing before the program at all. But what I'm trying to say is what I was most surprised about was how much there is to the business side of medicine, and
Yes,
how much the scribe needs to be aware of putting down enough elements, enough materials so that the
yes,
doctors can get paid.
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah,
So I didn't know that. That came as the biggest shock. So I think before I had an idea of human body parts because I'm a pre-med, but I had no idea about what it actually takes to like run a practice or run a hospital or something like that.
awesome. And I'm glad that you brought that up, because that's a topic that I have to admit I rarely even discuss myself with students, potential students, current students. But it's part of our training. We train you on how to do it, but that's a huge part of scribing. Not only understanding the medical material, and I know a lot of people say, "Hey, I want to understand the medical material so I could, you know, make it a little bit easier for me for medical school, PA school." But you also have to understand the financial side of it as well, the business side of it as well,
Yeah.
because you're doing the documentation, and those patient charts is pretty much how the physicians get compensated, how they get paid.